Yo, guys. Welcome back. I think I've done this a lot of times. I think it's all working. I would presume it is. Let me have a look. Can't find the channel. Whatever. The channel isn't important. What's important is that we hop on City Skylines. I want to make a city today that's actually, like, realistic, but also, like, good to live in. I've been watching a lot of, like, Not Just Bikes and that kind of shit. So what I'm gonna do is I'll go with, I'm not gonna do San Francisco because that makes you use North American stuff. I kind of want to go with something a little hilly. Never done this one. Barrier Island. We'll call it Perfect City. European, obviously. Left-hand traffic. Bang. Okay. Couple of things I want to do is I want to make walking around for, like, people on bikes and walking very easy. Ooh, this is a nice map. It's very small. It's not very big. It's pretty flat. I want to make walking around easy, and I want to make traffic very good, which is, I think, a lot of goals. What I'm gonna do here, first of all, set up a nice looking little like starting town here. A kind of cul-de-sac kind of thing. Like, this town isn't gonna be very efficient in terms of traffic and all that, but it is gonna look nice, isn't it? And then connect that up there, and then connect this up to here. Lets me around about that, and it lets me around about that. Nice little looking town. First thing we'll do is we'll pause. I want to set up water pump stations. So set up a dirt path here. I know I actually don't have, like, money or anything as, like, a limit. Cause I just, like, I know it's kind of, you know, cheating if you're not playing with any, like, money limits, but fuck it, bro. I don't really care. Like, I'm just playing for the joy that it brings. Okay, have a look at that, and then over here, whatever the smallest thing is, that's fairly big. Let's be real. And then we'll stick that right there, and stick a road connecting to it. Bang. Okay. Last thing we want to do is stick that up there. Bang. We have power, and these guys are not under any load. What about now? Still under, literally. Okay. They're not getting any fucking. What does this do? Extra pump. We can do that? Dog. Since when? Okay. Stick that, and then we will do another. Although the water just isn't very deep here, so that's kind of why it's not like working. We'll build a dirt path over here, or not a dirt path, but like a country lane there, and here along this area. Okay, that should be plenty. Right. Now we'll just get a bit of business going. And obviously all of this stuff is like just pure. Like none of this is very good at all. Oh, no power, no water, no electricity, no water is your problem. I see you. I see you. I get it. And we also haven't dealt with sewage yet, which is kind of sometimes an issue. If you don't target the problem now, you'll never target the problem. And then the problem will, of course, infinitely... Power station overload. You're making 1 megawatt, dude. 1 flippin' megawatt. That's hardly much of an overload. Okay, and sewage. That's the problem. I get it. I understand. Sewage can be a bit of a problem sometimes. Sometimes you just need a poo. Like, I get that. I understand. Sometimes you just need a little poo. That's understandable. Beautiful. Poo! Perfect. We'll stick a little industrial around here, because no one's going to want to live next to the poo. Because, you know, it's poo. I've said poo too many times. Stick one of these little flippers down. And stick one of these little flippers down. Stick one of these little flippers down. Klabloom. Then we're gonna stick one of these little MFs down. Dog, are you telling me you're... Are you serious? God damn it. We're gonna start again. We're gonna try all over again. Same spot. Barrier Island, right. European. Perfect city. Bang. Watch and learn. Okay, I'm not gonna start off with some stupid small little place. No, okay, we're gonna go straight over here. Okay, so first thing you want to do is what size is the map? Map's fairly sizable, right? Okay, what roads are we using here? We are using this road, so build it out here. Then we're gonna have a nice, lovely road all the way out here. And then you get up to here, we get a nice little roundabout, right? And then we're gonna come down along this road here. And then along here is gonna be a nice big road. And then the other way is also gonna be a nice big road. Bang, and just here, a roundabout. What's going here, you might ask? Only a giant flippin' water pump. You seen that shit? You seen that shit? Once we get to 1,000,000, 1,000,000 quadtillion milliliters of water, or liters, or whatever. Literally never gonna be an overload, ever, okay? This is gonna be such a perfect city, right? Okay, and I'm gonna explain how it's gonna be the most perfect city, right? Is a couple of key factors that are gonna determine this. Okay, one, everything's very simple. Everything's very straightforward. First thing we want to do after that is build a nuclear power plant. Size-wise, it's not very appropriate. I think it's kind of fucking ginormous. Yeah, we don't really have geothermal abilities. Gas. Gas seems reasonable. That's a reasonable size. Oh wow, that's a fucking hell. That's a hill and a half. I did not think the hill was that big. Holy shit. I thought it was okay. Shit. That's a fucking stinky hill. Holy shit. Yeah, I don't know why the fuck I would build out there. If I knew, there's just no way that would be built there. You know what I mean? Had I known. But I didn't know. So, oh, this kind of could be a little bit of an ugly street going here. Oh, that's ugly. I hate when City Skylines does that. Sometimes it makes some ugly ass shit. And I do not fuck with it. Okay, I get it. I get it, game. I get it. Oh my god. The slope is genuinely so steep and genuinely have a little bit of fucking OCD. So I'm not fucking with a nasty looking road. Do you know what I mean? Roundabout. Bang. Okay. Not very pretty. Not very pretty. Is everything okay? Like, are we making power? We're making power. That's perfect. What do you want here? You want industrial, right? You want industrial. Holy moly, that is such a hill. It's a ridiculous hill. Oh, sewage. Sewage. Sewage will go way the flip over here. From here, we're gonna get a crazy road. And right down here, secluded as shit, this giant frickin' road is gonna be a little bit of poo. Right now, over here, where it's still very, very hilly, we're gonna create the town. Now, I wanna kind of go down here so I can kind of like realistically scope out. Like, if you're gonna do this, you're gonna bring this road up here because it's the flattest little section, and then you'll come in here to a nice little roundabout, and it's gonna kind of diverge. This will be the main road here. This will be the main street. And this will loop around, and it'll come back, and it'll come here. Alright, for now, that is our town layout. Do you know what I mean? Right, there's that, and then fire station will be right next to it, just so we keep everything nice and local. And keep that there, right? A lovely little street of stuff. Right next to all of them is gonna be this. Look at this lovely little street of, like, services. Fuck, we'll stick a taxi depot down there as well. So all these wonderful services are right on one little section of road. Boom. 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 Look at that. Lovely. Now, down here, that's prime, like, dense little real estate. Now, the yellow line is coming back, so we're gonna go back over here. We're gonna build more industry. Now, you probably wouldn't want to build your industry there, because that is prime, like, falling off, like, material. This is, I'll be real, this is not gonna be a nice spot to, like, have a business. It's kind of nasty. Holy crap, there's a lot of demand right now. Right, just make sure it's full. Okay, yeah, the demand's kind of soaring. Over here, we'll plot a lovely little roundabout, and I'm gonna make kind of like the kind of like, I don't want to say dodgy part of town, because you don't want to, like, intentionally make a dodgy part of town. But it is kind of basically the dodgy part of town. You know what I mean? It's gotta be created if we're gonna have a bit of flair. It is basically just gonna be the little back alleys kind of thing. Like, there's a back alley. There's a back alley. Stick a bit of parking down here, like a bit of dodgy parking. Boom. And then we'll stick one of these which connects up here. Just so it's all good. Bang, bang. This whole thing is that kind of real estate. And then over here is where you want to stick the kind of nicer little stuff. Offices here. Now this is a lovely little town. Even though, because I have infinite money, I kind of can just make this, like, the way you would usually do it is you basically just make this town as big as possible. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try and make it like a real life, like, you know, different towns, different people. Like, we don't all live in the same place in the world, you know? Like, there's different towns. Why does that affect you, dog? Yeah, we don't all live in the same place. So, oh shit, that's supposed to be going on. We don't live in the same place. So, there's different towns and different things. Holy moly, the hills. You can't even tell from up here, like, the hills. But there's, like, some crazy hillage. Like, it's like completely different levels over here. Like, that's a huge hill. That's just ridiculous. Parking. We're just gonna stick a small gravel car park there. So, because there isn't really, like, usually there's a spot on, like, these bigger roads you can, like, park your car on the side of the street, but there isn't for all these roads. So to be honest with you, I should probably consider, like, getting more. Is there a price? Why would you charge any money for that? It's $1. One flipping euro to park there. Is anyone gonna use it? Yes, they are. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, right. Any free plots? Oh, plenty up here. Oh, there's plenty of real estate up here that we are not using. Oh, that is a weird road. The fact that there isn't anything there. Yeah, that is a completely unnecessary road. Okay. Yes, I can. Okay, there we go. Saved it. There's gonna be another. I don't really like building those, like, dense houses because they're hella tall, and, like, usually in real life, like, that's kind of realistic. Like, usually in real life, if a town's, like, this big, you're never gonna see a building like that, or whatever is being built here. Right now, early game, they're still not very tall, but they will be at some point. And if I'm still making towns, it's just not gonna look right. Like, you would never see this in... I mean, I'm kind of just trying to make, like, an Irish kind of town. You just wouldn't see it. Like, look at the fucking hill on that. Deserves a plot. Like, this is ridiculous stuff. You'd never be able to do this in real life. Oh, there's traffic. There's a fuck ton of traffic. Oh, I forgot. I was gonna say, why are people going over there? We need a major deviation. Sorry guys, your house is gone. We need a roundabout there. Why is there no available land there? Okay, perfect. We want to stick a big thickened road. Okay, maybe not that kind of thickened road. A regular road. We're just gonna connect up to this thing. We're just gonna get a roundabout. Boom! Look at that. Now people are going this way. Look at that. Perfecto. There's this little place over here which I tried to build with a minute ago, so I might just connect that up to here. one's gonna go down there, so it's fine. Oh, look at this. That's a nice little town. Right, I don't really want to build up here because it's gonna just be like way too hilly. So the obvious solution is going over here. For now, though, I think I'm just gonna build a new town. Cause it's kind of fun to make a new town. I think I'm gonna go here. Right? A good place to bring it off is here. Right? Beautiful straight road straight to the town. Oh, that gets hilly. Yeah, that's pretty brutal. Bottom of the hill, you probably, if I'm being realistic, I mean, I'm not a fucking civil engineer, but if I'm being realistic, if you're coming over this hill, you're like way down there. You don't want to build your roundabout right fucking here. Like, that seems like an appropriate enough distance, right? Even then, like, traffic will be backed up here, and that's terrible. Like, if there's traffic right there, and you're just coming up here, that's prime crash territory, obviously. Lovely big roundabout. See, I love this in the woods. It's tough. It's tough shit. Okay. We'll just build one kind of major street off like that. See, that's nice. That's a nice little street. And a roundabout up there. Now I want to build all these little deviations. Oh shit. Perfect. So that looks realistic, you know what I mean? Right, now this is gonna be a lovely little quaint town, you know what I mean? Realistically probably not gonna be that quaint. And it is a really dodgy like entrance to the town. We'll stick a bigger hospital, although like I don't know if it's just because I have like infinite money and I give like great services and stuff, but the hospitals never have anyone in them. Like if I go over to this one, oh, there's no crematorium or funeral or like thing or anything. We'll do that in a sec. But like if I go over to this one over here, 0 out of 25 patients. 25 patients. That's not a whole fucking lot. That is not a lot. Oh, I actually just want to make this like road out here just like a fucking like absolutely useless back road, because that's just like that's what happens in Ireland, dude. You just make this like, why would you ever take this road other than the fact that it is sick? It's fun. It's fun to drive on. Ooh, the traffic is so bad. Oh wait, no, that's a electricity pole. I thought that was traffic. Thankfully not. Okay, school. We need fit a school in, perfect. And then one more little thing is, realistically, there's not gonna be a huge amount of cyclists. We just need a small parking lot there. That seems appropriate. Okay. Stick some businesses around. See, now this is a nice little spot. See what I mean though? Like, you're coming over this hill, it is a blind hill. I mean, can I... It's not really gonna affect anything, but can I put like signs down? There's no like warning signs. Oh, road maintenance depot. That's huge. Jeez, okay. See, now this is a nice little looking town. Now when it says European style, it's really just British like style housing, which is like very similar to Irish style homes, maybe like especially up here, bigger than the UK houses, but it's like pretty much the same thing. Same environment, same like similar enough economies and shit. Alright. Now that's one hell of a fucking useless corner for no reason. I'm definitely gonna stick around a bit on there just for future planning. Just making sure. Oh my goodness. More industry, okay. The industrial sector has to be updated. It is full. Oh my god, I still haven't made the frickin' cemetery. Shit, okay. It'll be in this town. Oh my god, big ass dig for a cemetery, man. Okay, I think I want a train station at some point. So, oh my god, that is so steep. That is so steep. Okay, it's kind of just a ridiculous, like, place. Like, this whole map is so hilly. It is ridiculous. I mean, fuck it though. Like, if you need to build your industrial buildings, fuck it. You need to build. Like, it needs to go down, you feel me? It needs to... It is ridiculous looking though. I can do terraforming, but... Hold on, how did they manage to build a bridge? Like, it's basically impossible to build a bridge over a thing. Also, that is a crazy looking bridge. You, like, basically can't build bridges. Oh my god, that barely fits. Okay, it's kind of slowing down a little bit. So, I'm gonna fill the time with some, like, parks and shit. Like, this one's nice, you know, kinda, it goes with the nature. It looks very nice. Oh, there's an incredible, like, shoreline up here that we can take advantage of, like this. It's hard to get, like, a scale. Like, that would be, like, what, a minute drive away. Like, it's not really, like, a several at a time. Like, how long would it take you to get from here to here to here to here, kind of thing, you know what I mean? It's not very long, which is good for, like, commutes. But it's not good when you want to make it, like, realistic feeling, you know what I mean? Like, realistically, this is not very far. Like, this is the same town. Okay, this is, like, prime time. Train station is just really steep hill. Like, there's no way you would get... I'm gonna build a train station now. Just for, like, future planning. Having a train station. It's prime shit. Boom, look at that. Oh my goodness, that is steep. There's no way that would be realistic. Oh my lord. That's kind of ridiculous. End of the line, dog. Okay, I want to build a train system. Because I, like... It actually is a good way to get your people around. Oh, I'll build a fucking train station here. I mean, like, we all know that trains can't go up, like, too steep of a hill or too steep of a road. Like, how fucking slow are they gonna be going around this? And how quick are they have to go up that? Or slow down the other direction? Like, that is a ridiculous hill. Like, the hills are crazy. But I do like building bridges like this, because it means I can put, like, a road under it, and it looks cool. But, like, here, bro, straight up don't think I can... I don't think I can save this. No goddamn way. Okay. That's just not gonna work. I mean... This is... It looks nice, I guess. You don't have to connect all of these up, but it does look nice if you do it. bang, bang, like that. Boom. That looks kind of realistic. Like, look at the fucking hill. I gotta shut up about the hill, cause it is kind of stupid. Oh shit! I didn't build the rest of the process. Holy moly, that is a flippin' tunnel and a half. Okay, gotta approach this from the right angle here. Perfect. Straight up, overlapping. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Perfect. Get that as close as possible. Bang! I mean, it's steep. It's like pretty much as steep as it can go. But it works. Oh, this is gonna be hella steep. Like, this has to go steep quick. Oh my lord. This would literally be the worst train to get. Like, I cannot imagine trying to get this fucking train. This would suck so bad. Alright, let's have a look here. Are the trains gonna make it up? Let's go regular speed. Holy shit. I was about to say. There's just no goddamn way. Is the second one gonna pop through at any point? Let's have a look here, because usually they do. I mean, look at the steepness. Look at the steepest. I don't even know what I'm saying. The steepness of the thing. I mean, look over here, like, oh my goodness. I mean, realistically, it is a video game, and it's not the most realistic video game of all time, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, there it is. Look how steep that shit is. Look how steep this shit is. Oh my goodness. Oh, look how ugly that roundabout is now. Yeah, and this will be all back street as well. Like, nice houses. You know, big, like, front gardens. Maybe this one will be like a big dense one. But I mean, look at that. Like, look at even the steepness of the train station. Like, it is a little bit realistic. Like, ridiculous. I think making a walking path would, like, be tough, you know what I mean? I think the only, like, pedestrian street is, like, that big one. Like, it's a big pedestrian street. Okay, right. I'll go with this, and I'll try to make it realistic. Okay. Where you want to start from is here, right? Let's imagine the pedestrian street starts here, okay? It's perfect. It's a nice little, like, pedestrian-only section of the city, right? It comes over here. Now it's gonna come up and over the road. Does it look tough? Fuck yeah, it does. Could you walk that? Yeah, you could. Could you wheelchair up that? I don't think so. I'll be real, I don't think you could do that. I'm not a fucking wheelchair user, but I will be real and say that I don't think you could do that. Okay, it comes up here. loops back around. This is like a huge. Okay, well no, it doesn't need to. Doesn't need to go to a fucking roundabout. There she is, right? A beautiful like pedestrian strip. Like it's a completely enclosed little zone. And obviously, pedestrian area doesn't mean like cars are completely illegal, like delivery vehicles, because it's not really like delivery bikes and shit. Because like obviously in like Amsterdam and stuff, where they are like places in the Netherlands and stuff where they have a lot of pedestrian only streets, they have like bike deliveries and like bike ambulances sometimes, but those are like moped ambulances I think, before like the actual one show up. Obviously like emergency vehicles go through pedestrian areas all the time, right? Because obviously, I mean, that would just be a huge like safety issue if like you couldn't fucking get an ambulance through. That's ridiculous. Also, before you stop me, I am sticking a road through there, dog. I am gonna do that. I mean, it's a ridiculous like hill, and that's like just a stupid little path that like no one ever is gonna use, but I do love the pedestrian like path thing. Really, it's useless because literally no one's using it, but you know, it's whatever. It's probably just because there's like no one living on the pedestrian street. Yeah, that's a fair few vehicles, dog. Oh, that's kind of tough. That's kind of a tough spot. Kind of tough. Oh, I want to stick houses on that so bad. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Look how tough that is. I love when it's like on hills like this where it like looks so dense. It looks so dense, bro. It's like you're walking over houses and shit. It's so tough. And like you can totally build houses under here because it's a pedestrian street and there's like no one driving on this. There's like a few people. But I mean, if I cut back to it, you'll see where the like cars are. There's like, they're very, very slow. I wonder if they drive over this bridge. None of them seem to come over this far. I mean, they're pretty flippin' slow, if I'm honest, if I'm being tough. But like houses like this one, like you can only access this by going way up there or way over here, because there's not even like a quick road connection. But like look, you can pop down a house here because there's no road noise from above. There's certainly road noise right fucking in front of you, but oh look, people are using it. See, this is what I mean, bro. It's tough. It is tough. Okay, there's a couple of people driving along, but I don't think anyone has come over this bridge yet, which is fair, I guess. And if you don't have to, you're not going to. Obviously, that's like basic rule. Okay, see, this is kind of a tough looking city right now. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of a tough looking city. Everything's very slow though because of traffic. What time is it? It's only 8 o'clock. I'll see you guys in the next one. Sparkles and champagne. No, 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 no.